In 2016, SuperTruck 2 challenged 5 OEMs to achieve a 100% freight ton efficiency improvement over their baseline model year 2009 trucks. Despite the enormity of the task, exacerbated by COVID-19 impacts, all teams significantly exceeded expectations.
It's exciting for us at NACV to look at what these companies deliver because it's really very complementary to what we do at NACV, and that is look at technologies, help the industry understand them and move forward.
These teams did fantastic work and needed to be credited for how far they pushed the envelope on diesel-based vehicles.
Met with all the SuperTruck teams, we looked at all the results that they had and created a summary of what was accomplished.
The most significant finding in the report is that there's actually still a great deal of potential on the table for a diesel-based vehicle. Now, yes, there are aspects of electrification in that, so you're looking at mild hybrid accessories. You're looking at the potential for full hybridization with high voltage electrification. But at the core of this, you're still working with a diesel-based product line.
The diesel engine in Class 8 tractor trailers, that's going to be part of our transportation ecosystem for a very long time. It's what we all depend on to have a high quality of life. That's going to be in those trucks that are out there serving the American people for decades. So every investment we've made through this program is going to have those kinds of cumulative benefits over time.
These are tremendous steps forward. Now, are they all going to go into production? Who knows? Are they going to inspire people to make better trucks? Yes, definitely.
When you take that focused look and a performance-based approach, say, here's the things we care about. Let's go take innovative, creative people and teams and give them the resources and space that they need to do that. We find there's upside R&D potential everywhere.
DOE, when they originally created the SuperTruck program back in 2009, had some home runs. They would only fund half the program, and the companies that were getting the awards would have to fund the other half. That immediately gets skin in the game at the corporate level. This is no longer a research for research program. It is our money going into this product, our reputations going into this product.
SuperTruck programs were able to actually go build vehicles that demonstrate and prove that it can be done.
They actually had to go out on the road, carry a representative payload on representative routes in real world conditions to show that the numbers they were getting were real. With all of these programs, they succeeded in actually carrying more freight than the standard truck, even though they added in a significant amount of extra technology.
And what we're talking about are trucks that can do 14, 15, 16 mile per gallon hauling freight. Those of us who are really close to this, as well as many others in the industry, would have never thought you could build a truck and trailer that was 180% better than one that was being built 15 years ago.
Impossible is an opinion, possible is a commitment. That's the ground rule of this program, is that you signed up to actually make something 100% better than you started with. And every one of these teams blew that out of the water. They did much better than 100% improvement in freight ton efficiency.
The opportunity to put this entire ecosystem together and actually drive it in real world situations is invaluable. You know, obviously, like all the other teams, we've done a ton of simulation, a lot of analysis to figure out the best hardware and system integration, but actually putting it on the road and getting everything to work together as designed is the ultimate test, and ultimately led to a successful program.
It's a great recruiting tool. You want to get new engineers excited, and there's nothing better than something you can talk about publicly and also really researchy to say, hey, these are concepts you talked about in school that you may never get a chance to actually work on in your career, but we're doing it today. We're putting it in the truck, and as engineers, specifically at Engine Company, many times what we do stays in the test cell, but with SuperTruck, you could actually get out and experience it and ride around in the truck.
We took literally every pound we could out of this truck to achieve what we could for the lightweighting, the vehicle configuration itself, and the axle loads and the distribution of all the weight across the vehicle, optimized within pounds of where we really needed to be to really truly take the most benefit we could to achieve that freight efficiency target from a weight and a payload perspective. And then obviously with aerodynamics and other friction reductions and powertrain improvements on the fuel economy side of things, those paired up, help to support what we needed to achieve to get to that 134% overall freight efficiency target.
I mean, we can develop technology that we can kind of show makes a big difference, but if there isn't a business case, if it doesn't have good practical application, why, continue to focus and develop it? And so we, for instance, there's a couple aerodynamic features we looked at on our truck that you can show in a test lab as well as on the road make a big difference. But to the fleet partners, they're like, that is too obstinate for us to deal with on a daily basis, checking tires and everything else. We want to have free and clear access. And so on our SuperTruck, we actually pulled some of those features off and left it on the table. And so that's been an important part of the SuperTruck project, is to have this balance of the technology versus the application, and then coming up with something that really marries the two together.
At the end of the SuperTruck program, everybody demonstrated roughly 51% brake thermal efficiency. And that's a challenge. That's a big development task. And when we look forward to phase 3 greenhouse gas in 2027, although that is a vehicle level reg, we think the engine efficiency in order to meet that vehicle level reg is going to need to be around 49 to 51% brake thermal efficiency. So this upswing in efficiency has been great for fuel economy. Now it's turning into being necessary for certification.
Learning always finds its way into production if it's valuable. Whenever you electrify something, you put another control surface on it. You can change its speed, its flow rate, its pressure. Then you can start concepting how you can minimize its energy consumption and improve its efficiency. And that always gets engineers excited.
What Volvo was able to do was really look at what the optimal vehicle configuration would be. And we felt like we can achieve that with that 4x2 configuration and a lot of lightweighting, a lot of aerodynamics to improve the performance, and have a solution that would really work for our customers. And with a very well thought through small sleeper cab optimized for drivers that may be the future of long haul. And they want to come home most nights if possible, but still the opportunity with hours of service and the ability to rest, if not sleep overnight, still have that ability.
Our main test drivers on the SuperTruck 2 were very skeptical of the center drive position initially. It was a bit of a change for them, a little adjustment, but ultimately they really enjoyed the visibility and the perspective that center drive position gave them.
The final demonstration of this 55% brake thermal efficiency was what brought everybody back in to the test cell in person to see that final demonstration and celebrate together. And it's a real nice achievement after 4 years of development.
We know we need to get to zero emissions. We know we're in a multiple crisis, a pollution crisis, a climate crisis. We can make investments in a way that always move us towards that zero emission future while still supporting every year in between now and there.
We've learned a lot in SuperTruck 2. We're extremely excited about SuperTruck 3. With different technologies, dealing with hydrogen, et cetera, we think there's great benefits here for this kind of research for the future of trucking.
I would say it's a humbling role to have as this principal investigator, but at the same time, a good opportunity to be able to promote what we've accomplished with these projects.
I'm just going to remember all the relationships and all the work, the hard work that my team performed to accomplish this goal.
Just really proud and excited for the future. And I think some of the hybrid opportunities, create new space for engines, renewable fuels, are really interesting. So I think the future is really bright for the industry.
SuperTruck program has been a fantastic experience for us. We've been able to look at high-risk, high-reward technologies, the ability to look at research and development in a new way, and then yet also create an actual vehicle. And I think that's what's been most rewarding about SuperTruck.
We know the benefits are there. We've done the work to say, wow, the fuel savings, the maintenance savings of these technologies can be extraordinary. Now we're at that stage, the really exciting but a little bit scary stage, where we get to go put that out into the real world and see where we go with it. And we're going to be here to learn right alongside industry, and we're committed to being great partners.
The biggest thing is it's a motivation to then do 18, 19, 20 miles per gallon. And my team believes we can get there.